What if I told you your body could appear to make one final move after death? If you're cremated, the extreme heat rapidly dries out your muscles and changes the structure of their proteins. As they shrink, your arms and legs begin to curl inward, and your fists tighten against your chest. The result is what's known as the boxer's pose, creating the eerie illusion that your body is moving one last time before it's completely consumed by the flames.
Have you ever watched a video that looks so disturbing you immediately thought, there's no way that's real, only to discover the explanation is even stranger than the myth? That's exactly what makes clips like this go viral. They seem to show a dead body making one final movement, which is enough to trigger our deepest instincts. But the truth isn't supernatural. It's a fascinating lesson in biology and chemistry. The key thing to understand is that muscles don't need a brain to change shape. A muscle is basically a collection of protein fibers, mainly actin and myosin, held together by connective tissues. While we are alive, our nervous system controls when those muscles contract and relax. After death, however, the brain is no longer sending signals. That doesn't mean the muscles become immune to physical forces. They're simply no longer under active control. Now, introduce temperatures that can exceed 800 degrees Celsius inside a cremation chamber. At those temperatures, water trapped inside muscles tissue rapidly evaporates. Since the human body is roughly 60% water, that's a tremendous amount of moisture escaping in a relatively short time. As the water disappears, proteins begin to denature. If you have ever cooked an egg, you've already seen protein denaturation in action. The clear egg white permanently turns solid white because heat changes the structure of its proteins. Your muscles experience a similar process, although the proteins involved are different. As those proteins shrink and stiffen, they pull on tendons attached to the bones. Think of it like hitting a plastic zip tie. As it contracts, it pulls on whatever is attached to. Your muscles behave in a surprisingly similar mechanical way. The flexor muscles, which bend your arms and legs, are generally stronger than the opposing extensor muscles. As a result, the joints begin to curl inward, elbows bend, knees flex, and the fists tighten. This creates what experts call the pugilistic posture, often nicknamed the boxer's pose. Here's where our brains start playing tricks on us. Humans are incredibly good at recognizing body language. The instant we see bent elbows and clenched fists, our minds interpret it as a fighting stance. Evolution has trained us to recognize human movement almost instantly. So, even though nothing is alive or actively moving, our brains automatically create the illusion that the body is reacting. Imagine showing this clip to someone who skipped every high school biology class. Their first response might be, "Oh my gosh, the body just woke up." Meanwhile, the science teacher in the room is calmly saying, "Nope, that's just protein chemistry doing exactly what protein chemistry does." It's one of those rare moments where science is less dramatic than the internet, but somehow even more fascinating. Another common misconception is that this only happens during cremation. In fact, a similar posture can occur whenever a body is exposed to extreme heat, such as during severe fires. It's not a sign that someone was alive during the fire or experienced additional suffering in that moment. The posture develops because heat physically alters the muscles after death. That's an important distinction, especially in forensic science, where understanding these changes helps investigators reconstruct what actually happened instead of relying on appearance. This is also a perfect reminder that our eyes can be incredibly misleading. We naturally trust what we see, but appearances don't always reveal the underlying cause. Countless viral videos gain millions of views because they look impossible until someone explains the science behind them. Once you understand the mechanism, the mystery disappears, but the wonder remains. So the next time you come across a creepy clip claiming that a body moves after death, resist the urge to jump to supernatural conclusions. More often than not, biology, physics, and chemistry have already written the script. And honestly, the real explanation is every bit as incredible as a myth. Sometimes the most unsettling things in life aren't paranormal at all. They are simply science operating exactly as the laws of nature say they should.